Hello, everybody. Welcome to Legion Incorporated. We are now starting, or accurately continuing, our campaign here in Europe. We ran into a small glitch, but I fixed it already. I just had to jump into the ocean, kill that group, get back, and we are back on track now. Thank you for all of the views and all of the support so far. I very much appreciate you guys all coming in and taking a look at what we have available. Remember, as always, if you end up liking and subscribing to the video, it will continue to help us on a regular basis. So, we are now running along to see this hideout over here. Long story short, we got a piece of the dragon banner, and our family is supposed to be over here. So we're going to attack here. We're going to take out this hideout.
Die, you bastard! You are dead!
All right. Going into the dark cave. Leveling up the Are there any people up here? Looks like this place is empty. Back this way. We'll move further into the cavern. Hopefully find any remaining enemies up here in this section. And there's one here.
So, who's this that comes through my place of business, killing my employees?
We heard you took our little brother and sister. Where are they?
Good heaven. I need a better description than that. My men have harvested dozens of little brats in this region. Quite good hunting grounds. Already sent most of them off to a slave market, I know, though. Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you clear off and save your own lives? Either that, or I'll force you to lick up all the blood you've spilled here with your tongues. Or You and I could settle this one-on-one!
Very well. I'll duel you.
At last! Look at that!
Couple more prisoners. Hat with ear flaps. But we do get some food, which solves the problem we were just having a moment ago.
Well, I recognize defeat when I see it. If I'm gonna be your captive, let me introduce myself. I'm Radagos. You haven't cut my throat yet, which was a wise move. I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more to you alive than dead.
You'd better help us get our brother and sister back, or you'll swing from a tree.
Ah, you'll need my help, all right. If you want to get them back. Alive, that is. See, my boys have some pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt. Shall we get on the road? Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, that's it for your little dears. I don't expect a cozy palanquin now, but you best not make it too hard a trip for me.
You come across a chest with an old piece of bronze in it. It's so battered and corroded that it could have been anything from a cup to a crown. This must be the chest Tactios mentioned to you. Has something to do with Neritz's folly.
I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think business wasn't going too well for Radagos and his gang. I found this strange-looking metal piece, though. Doesn't look too valuable, but it could be the artifact Tacteus was talking about. Maybe we can sell it to one of the noble clans for a hefty price.
All right, then. Let's get on the road.
I have a better idea. We would have a better chance if we split up now. I'll take Radagos and go find the slaver market and look for a way to free the children. However, we must be careful not to endanger their lives, and it could be better to just buy them. We need to have our purses full for that, though. I'll need to take these men with us. Radagos is a slippery one. I don't want him getting away.
So you want me to raise the money to ransom the little ones?
Indeed. You'll have to find a way to do that. Maybe this bronze thing can help. Tacteo said it could be worth a fortune to the right person, if you manage not to get killed. If he's telling the truth, you must be careful. Never reveal that you have it, but try to understand its value and how it can be sold. One more thing. When you are talking to nobles and other people of importance, make sure you present yourself as someone from a distant but distinguished family. You can use our family name if you like, or make up a new one. You will have a better chance of obtaining an audience with nobles, and it'll be easier for me to find you by asking around.
Our new clan will be Invictus, brother.
Get on the road now. Once I locate the little ones, I'll come find you.
Just like before, I am going to stick with what I prefer. So this this symbol is probably my favorite one to use. All right. We have found the artifact Tacteus is mentioned. Okay, so it's dropped me back down to basically nothing. So we're gonna start with... Looks like all I can get is beer here, so we'll get... Holy, that's expensive. I'll have to at least get one. Here we go, some grain. Alright. So we're not having to spend much right now. Luckily. But we have a couple of levymen and a scout at this stage. Our best bet is going to be starting with some minor things. We're going to get small people, level them up, and we're going to mainly be fighting bandits at this stage. The sizes of the groups were pretty significant earlier, so we're going to hope that it's not too awful terrible. Looks like we have our first victim right ahead of us.
Hey, you! What you got in your bags?
Whew, this is going to be tough. We're out
On my orders!
2 to 1.
Footmen! Give them hell! Horsemen, attack!
Of course, Swin and I are going to have to try to do as much damage before... There's at least one more somewhere running away. We'll let him get away, though. One isn't going to hurt us. And it looks like we only had one person be injured in that whole fight. So it panned out actually quite well. So turn 4 of them into archers. And we have 10 footmen. So they are now not just the basic people. Now we've at least got some upgrade here. Let's see. A little bit better than mine. I don't really see anything else that's going to... Oh, here we go. We'll throw on a hood for now. At least gives me something to work with. And in that, we gain some riding experience. So we're going to use Nimble Steed. And we are going to go with Combat Tips. This means that all of my troops will gain experience every single day. And we can increase something. It's pretty well spread out. I'm actually going to increase intelligence just to make sure we have that going. And I will need to get engineering up at some point, so I am going to start some of those a little bit earlier on. Whew, and that's a big one that I don't want to fight right now. So that's technically all of my money to get those horsemen. But what we'll do to make up for it is we're going to sell all of this gear that we've managed to collect. Looks like I actually get to keep some of that gear and recover the money. Pick up these other 2 horsemen then. See how much of that we can get back. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ready to get every cent that we could. We're going to come over here. We're going to sell the remaining couple items. Get a tiny bit more gold. Although we're going to use most of what we got just to grab a couple more soldiers. And now we're going to try to find a battle that is not 2-to-1. Here we go. This is going to be perfect.
We're just harmless travelers.
I think not, brigand. Surrender or die.
Under my command!
All right.
Infantry, kill them all! Bowmen! Onward! Horsemen, charge!
All right, so we got a couple more. We're gonna now split. So we have some spearmen and some infantry. And now we actually do get some light cavalry. Yeah, some light cavalry. We have 3 of them. We have a better upgrade there. Some better shoes. Better hat, although it's not the kind I like, it still works. Can't be picky at this stage. Sell off everything there. There's one thing though that I am going to keep. It's not much, but it's still better than 0. That was close. We almost had to fight a 2-to-1, more than a 2-to-1. Selling off them. Let's see about this guy. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna promote people, and those are gonna be my companions. So that's how I'm gonna run that. Okay, let's see what we got here. We'll recruit all of them. Brings us up to 37 at least. We'll come out to this small town. Grab another bunch. That brings us up to a decent amount. And so with this, even though we'll still be outnumbered, I actually don't mind fighting that group of bandits. As long as they don't meet up with their pals, the other ones.
Yeah? What do you...
Alright, guys. To war.
Under my command!
I'm going to let them come to us, so... My archers will be right here. My infantry will be here. And then finally, my cavalry will be placed up here.
Forward! Move!
Actually, you know what?
Archers!
I
Forward!
think if my archers are here,
Cavalry!
cavalry's
Move!
here,
Move! Forward! Move! Forward!
and then my footmen
Infantry! Move!
down here at the bottom.
Move! Forward!
We're gonna let that enemy come to us in this case. Very beautiful view, honestly. And that enemy should be rising the hill relatively shortly. We have our first Tyrosi banner down there. Or excuse me, Invictus banner. Alright. Alright, they should be coming over the top of that hill in just a moment. And here they come.
Rider! Charge! Infantry attack!
Unfortunately, we lost a couple. Mostly the All right, so starting with these gentlemen, we're gonna probably do 10 of them as archers, and then the remainders will go into the infantry. We'll do the first one of these as a spearman, because I know there's not many there. And we're gonna get our first actual veteran level soldiers here. So we're getting some actual, like, decent warriors right there and then. And 5 of our archers are now upgraded as well. We have 2 actual cavalry. So we have 1 scout, 3 light cavalry, and 3 cavalry. Paid a decent chunk for it, but I think it will pay off in the end. So from there, we'll come back to Napoli. And it looks like I got a point. We're going to probably put that in... We're going to need the athletics to go up fast. So we'll put another point there, increasing that a little bit. Sell off the few prisoners we have there. And we're going to just sell all of that off. It's an excellent increase in cost. We lost 3 and we're getting 7. So next we're going to come up here and scout up this direction. Right now, the best you could consider us is like medieval vigilantes. Rome itself. You can even see the Colosseum there. We're going to keep heading north. Out of Italy, I believe. Oh. Found a looter band. It's going to be a good one to take out.
You got a problem?
Not if you give up now. If not, prepare for a fight.
Hear me! Archers! Forward! Infantry! Move! Cavalry! Forward! Put me charge! Cavalry, attack!
Took them all out. We have 7 of these guys here. Bring our archers up to 20. And then rest into soldiers. We're going to have a bigger gap there eventually, but right now I wanted to get my archers up and running. So we have 7, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 here into footmen, into infantry, and then the remainders are going into the spearman side. So it might be one of each, but I have some pretty heavy guys here now that are ready to do some serious damage on their own. legendary pitchfork. But there is some legendary Tauren gear. That's actually pretty cool. We're gonna head up to Venezia. Recruit all these troops. And now we're going to trade and sell off all of this. Tavern. There we go. Ransomed a couple prisoners that we had. Now we have to cross the Alps, so we're going to come up here. I'm not going to mess with a group of 20. I have enough funds to get us a little ways down the road. Ooh, and these are forest bandits, so they're going to be like archers and stuff. Still not going to mess with 20, but we are seeing some of the other kinds of bandits now. Genova. Now we're crossing over towards Germany. We have 4 days of food, so we gotta be careful. Our finances won't stretch too far. I think we'll take a quick stop here at Sinsheim. So that should cover our food for a little while. We have a week of food. Now we need to really find some bandits because we have probably less than a week of funds. Let's come over here towards actual Brandenburg.
You got a problem?
Under my orders! Footmen, charge! Arrows! Move to enemy cavalry! Kill them all!
Not many of them here, so this should be quite short work. We'll take him out very quickly. Looks like there's still one more somewhere in this direction. We'll take him out over here. Oh, we got him now. Alright, out of those levymen, we're gonna take a few of them. And I think we're good on archers for right now, so we're just gonna keep these guys over to footmen. One spearman goes up to veteran, one infantryman goes up to veteran, then one archer goes up to trained. We also have a light cavalry moving on to the pure cavalry. Found some mountain bandits here. Mess with us and we'll sell our lives dearly. I don't care, brigand, surrender or die.
Under my command! Infantry! Attack! Give 'em hell! Movement! Advance! Cavalry! Charge!
Ooh, he hit hard. We have some options. We could recruit some of those guys, but we're just not going to mess with that. We will take the prisoners. And with the levies, we didn't lose any archers, so we're just going to pump them all straight into the more advanced foot soldiers. And we're going to do 4 of those. Oop, I went the wrong way. It's supposed to be 4 of them infantry. It's okay. We'll make up for it in other times. Now we do have a couple, actually elites starting to get more populated. Our Invictus Cavalry is actually turning out pretty decent, so that's nice. So we have plenty of food now. That has been one of the positives. We have 11 days. But we're going to take a quick stop to this small town because we don't have very long on funds. We don't even have enough money to get all those people right now. So let me... First off, we'll do the product side. I am going to get... Ooh, I don't need the raw silk. That was an accident. But we do have a decent amount to sell. So we'll get rid of all of that. Actually, that one I might wear that instead. And actually, I have a better fur rim cap. Okay. Oh, can't even sell all the linen. Let's see. All right, that's what I can sell at this place. And we're going to Hamburg to sell off everything else. I'm going to do one more cavalry, and then the rest will be infantry for the time being until I get increases in what numbers I have. So that was a sizable boost at a perfect time. We're going to be a day traveler. And I'll even put one of the points here now into scouting. Give a little more of a bonus there. I see we have a group of looters just in front of us. This might be a bit of a challenge. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to separate them. So we're going to take on this larger group.
We're just harmless traders.
I think not, brigands. Surrender or die.
Under my orders! Footmen! Kill them all! Archers! And cavalry! Attack!
So now we have our first person that we are upgrading. So he is going to be having studied past battles. He trained for combat and has leadership skill. And his second smaller set is he did some scouting. He has charm and he has trade. Did have some losses here.
They will remember this.
One cavalry, one scout, so 2 horses.
Lost.
It looks like it's all infantry. So that's going to be easier to recover, except for the 2 horses, of course. Take those prisoners. And Helmold of Alencourt. Now I finally have a decent armor. Even got some good boots there. Looks like I have a better shield. A little bit of a cape. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the aesthetic, at least in this case. Otherwise, we're going to loot everything there. Take it with us. We're going to come back for that hideout as part of what we're going to do. So we've successfully eliminated that band. The survivors of that fight are recovering at the moment. I actually think that recovered all of the infantry in that, stopping by that town alone. We'll pick up a couple of Sumpter horses, a couple of Midlands. So 3,000 is what we're getting while adding some horses, which should increase our speed a little bit. Swift strike, so we're increasing our attack speed so we can have a little bit more benefit when swinging the weapon. It's not quite so sluggish. We're gonna have to come over here to Gustro.
We've got no quarrel with you.
I Under my command!
Now we have somebody to lead the infantry.
Footmen! Charge! Close in! Horsemen, charge!
Hunted them all down. No troops that we need, but we'll take the prisoners. With the levies, we don't need any additional archers, so they're all going to go into the upgraded infantry. We did have one veteran spearman upgrade into the elite spearman. And we had one archer upgrade into our highest level of archer. We now have a royal So we have one of our royal marksmen here. Pretty well armored, but still very capable. We're going to take all of the loot. We'll increase steward because that's going to increase the size of our party over time. And that's going to be quite helpful when the time comes. Looks like there's another hideout there. Let's get our horses back up in order. We just need 2, so we'll get the best 2 and then finish off our total. We'll sell off what we can here. Might not be all that much. Alright, there we go. Sold off what we could. And increased the size of our party. Now we will finish off.
You got a problem?
Looters.
Under my orders! Footmen! Give them hell! Kill them! Archers! Move to enemy! Archers! Fighters! Charge!
up the hill. We'll take all of these guys out real quick.
Die, you pig! See you in hell! Come on!
Looks like two got Alright, so we're going to be pulling up some prisoners. Then we will get our troop numbers increased properly. So all 10 of these are getting into the stronger infantry. On the footman side, we're going to be putting all of them into infantry this time to make up for the last time where we put like spear heavy. Our archer, and now our 2 trained archers become veterans. Our light cavalry, we're getting a few more of the standard cavalry. Also have a character here. We're going to go with tight formations because I like my infantry to be better against cavalry. And then with leadership, I attack more, so we are going to be doing the fervent attacker for starting battle morale when attacking, 50% recruitment rate of tier 1, 2, and 3 prisoners. That part doesn't matter as much to me, but the attacker does. Down here in Steward, we're going to be... We're going to choose Warrior's Diet this time around. Our food consumption goes down, and having just one style of food does not hurt our morale. So with that successful fight, we're going to come over here, see if we can catch these raiders.
We've got no quarrel with you.
But we have one with you, Jurgen. Give up. He says we'll never take him alive. Well, that was not the plan.
Under my command! Infantry! Forward! Forward! Archers! Move! Move! Cavalry! Move! Infantry! Attack! Cavalry! Give them hell!
We have a royal marksman who did really good. So he is now going to become one of our leaders. He has trained for the combat, studied past battles, and leadership. I like that for my leaders. And then here, we're going to scouting. Let's see. steward, and medic. Won this battle. Gain a bit of renown, good amount of morale, and of course we take all the loot. Taking the prisoners here. We're getting close to our limit, so we're going to start heading back to the city. Looks like we can get a couple more units. I know it says we have 20, but or 19, but we have 20 because he's counting as a infantry, even though he is an archer. And right behind him, we have another couple royal marksmen that have been promoted. So down here, we're going to go with 5 of the infantrymen. The rest of them are going into spearmen. A couple more of our veterans. So we actually have 7 of our elite infantry and 6 of our elite spearmen at this point. So the stronger forces are indeed starting to become more prominent. Looks like the closest actual town is still going to be Hamburg, so that's where we're going to head. All right, we've made it here to the town. We're selling off the prisoners. We're going to recruit 2 more of our soldiers. The big thing coming back is we're selling off all of this gear that we got from the last couple fights. The nice thing about the bigger towns is they can really take a lot of that gear all at once. So, I'm also needing to... This will increase a lot. A little bit less handling, but a little bit longer of a weapon as well. A tiny bit heavier too. Then we'll come down here and see, this is what I've been waiting for, is getting my 2-handed weapon. So we'll get rid of that spear. Nice tall shield. You know, maybe I'm not gonna do the shield because I think that was probably an expensive one. But let's see what else we can get. For right now, this will suffice. Paying like less than 500 to finally have something decent there. That's pretty important, I think. There's just not a good selection on the hands, so I'm just going to leave those alone for now. And now we're going to head out. Oh, it looks like we got room for 3 more men somehow, or at some point. And we're actually going to talk to him. This is
That's
part
close
of our
enough.
quest.
Who are you?
My name is Vladimir, sir. May I ask your name? He says, I am Lucan, rightful emperor of the Colradians. I am lord of Hamburg and wine. I will always listen to a man of integrity. On the other hand, if you lack that, please do not plague me with your company. I say, what is Naritz's folly? Well, that is what some people call the Great Battle of Pendraic in the year 1077. Emperor Naritzes led an army accompanied by Khuzaits and Asari to fight a coalition of Sturgians, Batanians, and Valadians. It was a disaster for him. He died in it. But the victors didn't fare much better. I see. Is there anything else? Can you tell me about the Battle of Pendraic? Yes, I was a junior officer of Naritz's staff. People say much about the battle that betrays a lack of understanding of Naritz's and of the circumstances he faced. Naritzes had an obligation to avenge the Batanian attacks on our land. He marched out with all the forces he could gather. The Valandians betrayed us, but that's what you expect from honorless barbarians. Fortune favored the enemy. What matters is that we did what honor required. Perhaps Naritzes was rash, sending our infantry up into the hills to storm the Batanian fort, but he thought he could grab the pass quickly before the enemy had time to reinforce it. If he had made the other wager and that turned out to be wrong, people would say he was hesitant. I stayed with Naritzes until we were forced back to our camp by the Sturgian infantry, and then fought on the battlements. Eventually, we could hold them off no longer. I did not see what happened to Naritzes or to our banner. Orencios got us out of there and got us home. I did not respect Orencios before, but that day I saw he was worthy to be emperor. Thank you. I must leave now. Be on your way then. So, one of the things that we're doing with that quest to sort of follow up on that is we need to talk to 10 notables to get to the next part of this. So that's investigating that emperor's mistake, that emperor's folly. And the other quest that we're working on, which we've already gotten the money, we've already gotten the party size, but we need to get our renown up past 50. Everything else we've successfully accomplished. And the simple answer on how to do that is just going to be more battles.
We're just harmless travelers.
You're not travelers.
On my orders! Soldiers! Attack! Archers! Advance! Horsemen, kill them all!
One more battle of that size, we should actually accomplish that part of the mission. I know technically it puts us at 21 archers, but that's 1 leader and 20 archers, so that's good enough by me. Okay. I'm actually thinking that we could probably take this hideout at this point, no problem. Instead of those 2 marksmen, we're going to be taking our leader and our leader here. So we have a good group of people. And they're going to follow me through this area. I unfortunately took a sizable hit because he got me in the back with a javelin. Yeah, it was my fault, more or less.
Come on!
One of the reasons why I really enjoy doing these hideouts is specifically because they're really good for increasing your athletics alongside the enemies. And prior to getting any of that done, it always feels super slow. Ooh. So they drug me out to safety. We're going to sit here and wait a little bit because we have plenty of money. We're definitely going to take this one out again. Those javelins are painful. Very, very painful.
We're not looking for a fight.
So I'm still 2 wounded, so I'm just going to send my troops on this one. Taking those prisoners. So we did gain a rioting one in that one. Using veterinary, which that's going to increase my mount's health as well as health of all mounts in my party. Athletics wise, we're going to go with combat movement speed, and it increases the combat movement speed for troops in my formation. So that's specifically the horses in the cavalry unit I'm handling. Here, we're going to be using wood chopper, because that's going to do more damage to shields. I love that. And now we're going to finally put some extra oomph behind our vigor skills. So that's one-handed, two-handed, and polearm. We're also going to throw another point behind that here.
Good to see you. Believe it or not, I mean that. I've been looking for you.
You escaped? Where's my brother? What happened?
Calm down now. I'll tell you everything. We found your little brother and sister, but my former partner betrayed me. We came into his camp to negotiate the kid's release, and he seized us right then and there. What scum, eh? Even in this profession, double-crossing your comrades is frowned upon. I escaped. One of his men, a little guiltier than the rest, cut my bonds when the others were sleeping. But I can't let a traitor live, so I decided to find you and offer you a deal. I know where he is now. If you agree, we can attack together and save your kin. But in return, I will have the pleasure of killing that bastard. So what do you say?
How can we possibly trust each other?
You can't trust me, but you need me. And I figure you have enough men that you could easily slit my throat pretty quickly if I lead you into a trap. And I don't need to trust you. You're my vehicle of revenge, not my partner.
I can live with that. Let's go.
Splendid. But I have a few things to do. There is a hideout near this city. He keeps your siblings there. I will join you right where the path leads up, just out of the sight of their scouts.
See you there then. But remember, if this is a trap or something, that will cost you your life.
Ah, of course. I have no doubts on that score.
So I am healthy enough again to fight. So we're gonna do this.
You've finally arrived! I have a few things to say before we attack. We have to be clever. He is a cunning fellow in a low and base kind of way.
I defeated you before. I know how your gang operates. Less talking, more raiding. Let's go.
That you did. That you did. Lead on then.
Alright, we're taking on it over here.
Die, you bastard!
Finally, my movement speed just does not feel like it's purely molasses.
Bastards! You're the kid of my captives, right? I saw Radagos with ya. You know he can't be trusted.
He led us here. Where are my brothers and sister?
Nah, there's no more talking. Kill me or I'll kill you. That's how this ends. I'll do you the honor of dueling you, and my men will stand down if you win.
I'm not gonna duel slavers. Attack. Those freaking javelins. That's why I didn't duel either. Look, we can talk. I'll give you a pouch of silver. You said talking was a waste of time. You are Radagos' property now.
I knew you'd come. Great Evan. Damn, brother. Nothing can stop you. I love you, brother.
So glad to see you're safe. Is everybody okay?
Yes, we are all fine. The little ones are scared, but fine. We need to be quick and get the hell out of this place. I'll take them to the nearest fortress immediately. They will be safe there. Meet me there later, when you're ready to tell me everything.
Okay, brother. Be careful and take care.
Well, looks like we've gotten your kin back to you. So my end of our deal is complete. I'll be making myself scarce now. Don't let your conscience bother you about letting me go, by the way. I won't get back into slaving. Burned too many bridges with my old colleagues, you might say. I'll find some other way to earn my keep. Mercenary work, perhaps. Anyway, maybe our paths will cross again.
Maybe. Maybe. Goodbye, Radagos. Okay, so what I got here on athletics, this one reduces armor weight and combat movement speed to tier 3+ troops in your formation goes up. Then on top of that, down here in what was it? In Steward, now as a quartermaster, troops in my party get an additional 2 daily experience. Okay. So my sister has reached the age of 14. I'm going to be giving her a horse. You had second thoughts about giving this child such a spirited animal, but she leapt on its back and galloped like the wind across your pastures. In adolescence, she began to take on serious responsibilities and compete with adults as a near equal. She managed to defeat her fencing instructor. After many tries, she successfully beat her tutor fair and square during sparring. Outside events also intruded on Alda's adolescence, who believes she was particularly shaped by an outbreak of the plague. This event increased her skills in medicine and steward. Now for the brother. He has turned 11. You are usually away from your estate, but when you are able to spend time with Varric, you encouraged him to develop I'm going to say a thirst for knowledge. You have seen many marvels on your travels and heard of many more, and one day you believe the philosophers of science will rule the world. One day the child asks you which of your skills was most useful to you. You thought for a while and then answered. And the answer is going to be leadership. Learn to fire men's pride, stoke their anger, dispel their fears, and they will turn from men into lions who will do anything for you. While spending time with the child, you notice he shows real ability in athletics. Let's see where they're at. So I'm taking my brother into the clan directly. Now finally I shouldn't be so slow. Actually gonna grab a second one of those. Because what I'm gonna be doing is I will give him these ones myself. It's not perfect, but definitely better than what he had. We're still getting 6,000 after new horses and everything else. So, one thing we'll do is we're going to drop off one of my levies. And what we're going to be doing is deciding if we want to become a mercenary for Regea, which I believe that is this. Let me see. Kingdoms. It's Alexios. Northern Empire. Southern Empire. Okay, so Southern Empire is the one. And it's back actually on the Italy peninsula. So although I wanted to be up north, I think it's still going to be more worthwhile fighting as a mercenary for her. There's going to be a quick trip down south. But for the time being, we shall accept being a mercenary for her. But first thing we're going to do is come back down to her land. Somebody wants to marry my brother, Nogrind. He's a little older. And she's Vladian. So, honestly, this looks like a positive for me. I'm gonna accept it. So now we're going to have to figure out really quickly where she is. And I'm going to keep myself as the quartermaster. I don't mind my archer being the scout. I'll have my warrior be the surgeon. And that leaves pretty much my brother, even though he has no experience in engineering, as the engineer. So we'll go with that. But we need to find... So his wife is staying at Marseille. Well, we'll head that way as soon as we can, and we'll have her as another member of cavalry within our actual band. If we can catch him, he's another one for that mission, so that's going to be important.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
I am Vladimir, and who are you? He is Mochung, Khan of the Kujates. I am Lord of Rokla and Zagreb. I know that if you're across me, you will wind up as food for the jackals. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendrake? Yes, the Emperor Naritzes had offered to hire our warriors as mercenaries. I saw nothing wrong with that. The Emperor was an old bear, well-fed, slow-moving. It wanted to keep what it had. The Sturgians were and are hungry wolves like us. Sometimes wolves hunt in packs, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes one wolf wants the lion to kill his rival. Most of those who went were Khajiits. They are a young clan. Their lineage is not like ours. They were always looking to prove themselves. Anyways, at the battle, they're Noyan, Solon, was slain alongside most of the males of his house. What can I say? A thirst for glory is dangerous, both to the thirsty one and those around him. Clan rise, clans fall. My duty is to all of the Khergates. Look at it this way. If it were not for her husband's death, Lady Muse would never have inherited the leadership of the Khergates. Death creates opportunity. The survivors of a great battle make a great show of mourning, but they rejoice inside. Thank you. Is there anything else? I must leave now. It was good to meet you. Come see me if you need anything. We gained 3 in charm through that process. So we're going to be going with Virial. 30% more likely to have children. I think this is a really important one when you're trying to create a bloodline. And you can do Oratory or Warlord. I go with Warlord because I like the influence gain in battles. And you gain a relationship with random lord of my kingdom when an enemy lord is defeated. Here, we can go with forgivable grievances or meaningful favors. I choose meaningful favors. 10% chance for double persuasion success. 5% daily chance to increase relations with powerful notables in the governed settlement. And then, let's see. Because I am the quartermaster, we'll put more into that for now. We need to move down here and try to find that loot party of like 90 or 93 or something like that. There they are.
Mess with us, and we'll sell our lives dearly.
I don't care, brigand. Surrender or die.
Under my orders!
Ready to come back here.
Move! Archers, move! Forward! Forward! Move!
There we go.
Infantry! Attack! Cavalry! Attack!
We're just harmless travellers.
Under my command! Infantry, give them hell! Moving! Advance! Orders! Attack!
Alright, so that was a successful fight there. Now we're going to head over here to Marseille to pick up Noggin's right. Of course, we'll take another fight if it comes. Ransom me off the prisoners, but we are taking the wife into the party. We'll take this opportunity to sell off all of the junk. It's funny because she has better equipment than everybody does. Luckily, it's not a style that I personally prefer, so I'm not even going to take it for myself. She'll just keep it. But the good news here is that she's going to be pretty effective on the battlefield. The one thing I will try to do is I will probably switch out her... let me see what they have first. Light saddle. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I'll just upgrade mine slowly over time.
Oi! Sorry, I don't think I know you.
I am Vladimir, and who are you? He says he's Vimirios of the Hand, and that we're passing through his lands without our permission. When you lock these roads, my friend, know that nothing escapes the notice of the Hidden Hand. Lords and emperors come and go, but we remain. You know we are at war. Surrender or die. I had hoped that perhaps things would not come to fighting, at least not today. You heard me. I am not leaving here without your head or you in chains.
On my orders! Soldiers! Charge! Kill them all! Archers! Cavalry! Charge!
take them all. So, just bear with me a second. We're going to be doing athletics, tactics, leadership, and then scouting, charm, trade. No, medic. Athletics, tactics, leadership, scouting, charm, engineering. Athletics, tactics, leadership, scouting, charm, and trade. Scouting, no, excuse me. Athletics, tactics, leadership, and then finally scouting, charm, and this one will be steward. We did lose 13.
Look at them run!
All of them infantry. I give up. I give up. Call back your dogs. You have fought well. You, at least, are free to go. Thank you. I must remain your enemy, but I am grateful nonetheless. Calling other people horsemen for whatever reason, but that's not a big deal. Down to up 5, so I'll take that new armor. And it also gives him better armor. Plate sabatons with finally better gloves. Surprisingly, that's actually better. So we're coming down here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Two-handed finally has gone up, so we're going to be doing on the edge because that's increasing swing speed. We're going to do the last point here in Steward, so that's just done. Looks like one archer got through the cracks. So we're going to come back over here and see if we can pick up those other 2 infantry. Or, excuse me, cavalry. Alright. We got what we needed there. Until the next time that ticks over, we're going to be at least gaining some value at that point. I don't see anybody that we're at war with at the moment. So I suppose I'm just going to see if I can hunt down more of those hidden hand. Looks like Noggin took no time to get busy. Ransom those prisoners. And sell off everything we don't need. Just to make sure, though. So he does have better. So finally, a good boost to our income. Another 10 grand puts us in a much better position. Especially as we're growing our numbers. So I need to go back to a castle. Looks like if I come here, that should have what I need. Actually, might be time to see if there's any suitable wives. Let's see who's here at this place. Perfect.
Peace to you, stranger. What is your name?
I am Vladimir, madam. What may I ask your name? Elbet of De Courtain. We hold our lands in fief to Dehut, king of the Valadians. We honor our oaths of fealty. I've heard of you. At last we met. At last we meet. You sound like a good man to know. Let us speak together from time to time. She is married. Come up here to Leon. nobody there either. I wonder if I have to pay even in my own nation. It's going to be worthwhile checking out, so I'll come down here and check first before I continue to spend anything more on it. My lord, it is a pleasure to see you. May I humbly request a moment of your time? Of course, sir. What is it you wish to discuss? I am always eager to hear new stories. Tell me of your latest exploits while traveling in the realm. Very well. Let us speak then, sir. I recently heard a story about a great commander who won a difficult victory against impossible odds. Would you still go to the battle if you knew the odds were against you? Yes, I would. Sometimes it is more important to fight than to be victorious. The world belongs to the brave. Well, I'm afraid we must disagree on that. Thank you for the conversation, my lord. Pretty empty. Genova next. The horseman. My lord, is it a pleasure to see you? May I humbly request a moment of your time? Of course, sir. What is it you wish to discuss? I am always eager to hear no stories. Tell me of your latest exploits while traveling in the realm. Very well, let us speak, sir. I heard a tale of a warrior that was executed for renouncing his oaths and turning to banditry. But it is said that he did it to feed the hungry. Did his ends justify the means? What do you think? There is always another way, even if it prevents great difficulty. One should not compromise their honor. That is an excellent point of view. Agreed. Thank you for the conversation, my lord. Constalia.
Who are you? And what do you want?
She's 26 and is married. I am Vladimir, and who are you? I am Constalia, of the house Visatos, one of the most illustrious families in the annals of the Empire. The barbarians we have slain and the glory we have won is second to none. I have heard of you. I am not in the mood for banter, so let us dispense with the courtesies. I must leave now. It was good to meet you. Come to see me if you need anything. We'll come to Rome itself. Galric of Minasigo. My lord, it's a pleasure to see you. May I humbly request a moment of your time? My apologies, sir, but I am short of time right now. Verena.
I don't know you. I suppose you should tell me your name.
My name is Vladimir, madam. May I ask your name? I am Verena, of the House Pethos. Though one should not be too proud of one's lineage, I am glad to say that we have always taken seriously our duty to protect the common folk of the Empire. I've heard of you. It is good to finally make your acquaintance. 37 and is married. I must leave now. Napoli.
Back off, stranger, unless...
On my orders! Move! Footmen charge! Archers! Heavy attack!
Okay. So again, for anybody who is here, thank you, Patrick. For anybody who is here, we are currently selling off some of the excess gear that we just got off some of these raiders. It's not going to be any get-rich-quick thing here. But the main reason we are here is we are actually looking to find somebody for Vladimir to marry.
Your pardon? I did not catch your name.
My name is Vladimir, madam. May I ask your name? Vasilia, of the House Pethros, one of the most illustrious families in the annals of the Empire. The barbarians we have slain and the glory we've won is second to none. Let's see what her history is. She's 18, and she has a father and mother, but is not herself married. She is cruel, but calculating. I actually think that is a fitting option. So, we are going to save ahead of time. Now let's see if she feels the same towards us. You have piqued my interest. What do you have to say? My lady, I wish to profess myself your most ardent admirer. Yes, we are considering offers. These things are not rushed into. I wish to offer my hand in marriage. I think you would need to rise considerably in the world before I could consider such a thing. We meet from time to time, as is the custom, to see if we are right for each other. I hope to see you again soon. So what I have learned is, theoretically, we'll be able to go right back in and talk to her again. So I'm glad we have a chance to spend time together. Yes, it is good to have a chance to get to know each other. They say you have traveled quite widely. Tell me a bit about your journeys. What can I say? It's a beautiful world, but filled with so much suffering. I see. Between your followers, rivals, and your enemies, you must have met a lot of interesting people. I am honored to have fought alongside comrades who thought nothing of shedding their blood to keep me alive. I see. Some people say you will go far. Suppose you were to rise to a position of power, what would you do? Oh, I have a long list of scores to settle, you can be sure of that. Yes, you might be correct. Well, it seems we have a fair amount in common. Perhaps we can talk more when we meet again. And so what we're going to do is we're going to save again, just to be safe. And we're going to wait here some time. We can probably afford the couple days that it'll take. In the meantime, though, since we do have this quest and they are riding right by, we will talk
I don't
to
know you.
Regea.
I suppose you should tell me your name.
They know me as Vladimir. Mark it down. You will be hearing me. You shall be hearing of me a lot. I am Regea, rightful Empress of the Cloradians. I am a lady of Roma and Napoli. I've heard of you, at last we meet. You sound like a good man to know. Let us speak together from time to time. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendrake? Of course, I did not witness a battle, but my husband, Arenikos, spoke frequently of it. He was one of the Emperor's trusted commanders. He could not stop Merides from marching to defeat, but he managed to salvage something from the disaster. When the Sturgians came over our barricades, he managed to lead a group of Neritzi's guardsmen out the back. My husband's small force held together and were joined by stragglers and fugitives. He described the march back, no food, little water, marching day and night to keep ahead of the enemy's outriders. But they survived, the only organized imperial force to do so. The city was in a state of panic after hearing rumors of what happened. Orencios kept things from descending into chaos when it came time for the Senate to choose the next emperor. There was no question that it should be him. I loved him before as a man, but that day learned to love him as something more. What a gift he was to the people of Colradia. Thank you. I must leave now. We're going to wait some more time here. Go to the keep. She's still here, but let's see if
So
she's...
good.
So good to see you. It's been so long. So then, what is it? Perhaps we should discuss a future together. Yes, well, I've been thinking about that. I need a partner whom I can trust. Whatever oath I give to you, you may be sure that I will keep it. My lady, may you give me another chance to prove myself. Oof. Well, that was harsh.
Who are you, and what do you want?
Vladimir, who are you? And she's that person. Let's see.
Well, and what do we have here? Would you care to tell me your good name?
She's the daughter of the Empress. Sort of funny. Cruel, impulsive, close-fisted, but daring. We'll do the talk again real quick. So I've heard you've traveled around a fair bit. No doubt you've seen a lot of strange and awful things. Maybe you've done a few strange and awful things. Go on, tell me a bit about your journeys. I promise not to be shocked. It's a rough world and there's lots of opportunities to be seized right now if you're not afraid to get your hands a bit dirty. Between your followers, your rivals, and your enemies, you must have seen lots of interesting people. I am just honored to fight alongside comrades who thought nothing of shedding their blood to keep me alive. Some will say you go far. Suppose you were to rise to a position of power, what would you do? I'll make sure those who stuck their necks out for me, who sweated blood for me, to get their due. I see. Striking out quite a bit right now. Yikes.
Who are you, and what do you want? Well, and what do we have here? Would you care to tell me your good name?
Close-fisted, but honest and calculating. My name is Vladimir, madam. May I ask your name? Talk to her again real quick. Rough world, but there are a lot of opportunities to be seized right now if you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. Oh man, this was not a good one.
I don't know you. I suppose you should tell me your name.
Well, that's definitely not an option.
Who are you, and what do you want?
Well now, stranger. Peace to you. What is your name?
Short on time right now. Oh, geez, there's a lot of looters there. Holy Moses. Guess it's because nobody's there to do anything about it. That's crazy. All right. Well, everybody, I just wanted to say thank you for all of the support today. It looks like we have got a decent amount accomplished. Definitely brought our people up quite a bit. Finished off a few of our quests tonight. If you have liked our adventure so far and you have enjoyed everything, please make sure to give me a like and a subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow, and I appreciate all of your time, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Legion Incorporated, signing out.